and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me at Quattro Coachworks, which is owned by my very good friend Ish. He's the only guy that we let paint our cars, and the M4 is behind me because we're having a few cosmetic changes done to it. So let's take a look at what we're going to do. Essentially, I wanted to color code bits of the car because there's too much black going on around the car itself. So on the back we're going to color code the side spats, but then leave the rear diffuser in black. The rear badge has a lot of chrome on it, so we're going to do the ring of the badge in black just to give it a nice even finish. Moving on to the side of the car, we're going to have the center nut of the wheel color coded in mint green just to break up the whiteness on the wheel. On the side skirt, you can see it has this part in the middle that is black and kind of sticks out from the side. So the idea is that we leave this bit in black to tie in with the black on the back of the car, but then color code mint green all the way around it. We're also going to color code the top part of the mirrors and the fin part of the side grille here. Moving on to the front of the car, there's not much to color code, but we've got two very big changes. The first is an original M4 CSL grille. I managed to get my hands on one of these. It is brand new, it's just a little bit dusty at the moment. This has a red pinstripe on it, which is actually a sticker. I was quite surprised, I thought it would be paint. But we're going to take that sticker off, and Ish is going to pinstripe that in paint in mint green to match the car. The bonnet we're also going to change for something very special, so let's go take a look at that. We have had carbon bonnets, or hoods if you're American, on some of our project cars before, the M2 and the M3. So this car's not going to be an exception. So we didn't go for the OE CSL hood. Instead, we've gone for one from our friends in Germany, Alpha N. So you may recognize this hood as being the same one that's on I&D's car. That hood was actually destined for our car, but because me and Bilal were in America driving their car on a rally in LA, I had the bonnet shipped to them instead, so it could be debuted a couple of months early. So we're finally ready to get one on our car. It's very aggressive looking. I love it on I&D's car, and I'm sure it's going to suit this car really well. We're not sure exactly how we're going to paint it yet. Ish is going to spray some fades for me on another piece of carbon so we can decide what we want to do, but the idea is to paint it all mint green, but just have a fade going into these indents here. So when you see the car from the front, all you see is mint green, but as you come closer you can actually see the mint green fading into the carbon, so you can actually tell this is a carbon bonnet. So we flipped the hood over so you can see the quality of the workmanship. I really like the small details like the V that's also on the inside and outside, and the Alpha N logo embossed into this area here. So when you flip it open, you can actually see the branding. Really, really cool touch. With that being done and said, it's time to let Ish get on and work his magic, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the completed look. We're at the halfway stage. Car looks a bit different than it normally does, as lots of parts have been stripped off, but the reason for that is that they're in the paint booth. Ish has been busy painting them, so let's go take a look at what he's done. We've got an Eventuri engine cover over here, which is not just a copy of the stock engine cover. It makes it symmetrical by adding a piece on the right hand side that replicates the left hand side. We've left some of it exposed in carbon, and we've painted the rest mint green. To my left hand side we have the side skirts, so these are all black, and we've masked off the areas around the center, painted them mint green, and left the middle glossed back to give some contrast. On this side we have the wing mirrors, which were black, and we painted them mint green. Over here is a little repair he did for me. I accidentally scraped one of the Alpha N splitters, so he's just lacquered that over again to make it perfect. Moving over to this side, we've got the corner diffuser on the rear, and we've done the same as we've done on the side skirt, so left a bit gloss back and then mint green around it. On this side we have the badges, so we've made the chrome black to give them a more modern look. And here we have the main event, which is the Alpha N carbon bonnet, and we've painted it, done a little fade into the grille area here, so when you see it from a distance you can't tell it's carbon. When you come up close to it you can tell that it's carbon fiber. I'm really happy with the way this has turned out, but I'm really excited to get all of these onto the car and see how they look. I think it's going to be quite the transformation. Ish from Quattro Coachworks has completed his paintwork on the car, so that is now the Alpha N bonnet painted, the CSL grille pinstriped, and the side skirts and the rear diffuser all color coded to match the mint green. So carrying on with the CSL theme of the grille, we have two boxes over here. The little box is the Motorsport Plus yellow DRLs, which are inspired by the CSL. So these are boards that replace the OE boards to give the yellow DRLs. And in the bigger box we have CSL rear light clusters. I'm really looking forward to getting these on. When I went to America and drove IND's car, they were the first, I believe, non-CSL to have these lights, and I really like the look. But we'll get these open now. Are you going to speed this bit up, Matt? Because it's going to take ages. 15 minutes later and we are through IND's legendary packaging. Now they make sure that these haven't been broken in transit. So the story with the CSL lights is, when I went to America, IND were the first non-CSL to have these lights on, and I was just blown away by them. They look so cool, especially at night, and they grabbed a lot of attention while we were over in LA. I do have a set of these on order from BMW, but they have no delivery date. So IND had a set in stock, and they said, you know what, your car's going to Essen Motor Show, have the set we have in stock, and you can replace it with yours when they come. So thank you very much, guys. You always go above and beyond. The boards for the Motorsport Plus DRLs just look like little circuit boards, and these will replace the OEM ones. We leave for Essen in 3 days, so we've got a lot to do. We have to put these lights on, which will make it optically look like a CSL. We have to put the wheels back on. And as part of the Essen Motor Show prep, we're also putting on the CSF Inlet manifold. We are going to make a separate video on that, because the car is going to be on Tuning Tool Stand, who are the distributor for Eventuri and CSF. So it's a bit of a showcase of the CSF products. Really excited to get all of these parts on and see the finished results. So let's get them on the car, because we leave for Essen in 3 days. that is Essen prep done. We've done all those little touches to it, including the new MSS lowering kit. The car is going to be at Essen Motor Show on tuning till stand, so if you're going to visit, please come and check out the car. I'll be there for the first 2 days and the last 2 days, but without further ado, come check out the new look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to join the conversation, please drop a comment below and we'll try our best to respond to you. If you want to watch more of this project, you can do so over here. If you want to watch what YouTube thinks you might like from our other content, you can do so over here.